What's up, YouTube? My name is Purplecliffe, and if you don't know who I am, I'm the #1 Pokemon player on TikTok. Over the last 3 months, I've gotten over 100 million views by playing Pokemon Nuzlocke in a 60-second video form. My first big hit was my Pokemon Emerald playthrough, which got a couple 100,000 views on YouTube as well. But today, we're gonna be looking at someone else's playthrough of Pokemon Emerald, and that is Jaden Animations. About a year ago, she uploaded a video of her first Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, and it's gotten over 40 million views. Now, I have not seen this video, so I'm very excited. And without further ado, here's Jaden Animations' first Emerald Nuzlocke.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if
That's a thing. When you name a Pokemon, it's like naming a farm animal to where you never want to get rid of them. I have cried at night over a Pokemon that I've lost. But
if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes. I decided to make a video on my first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went.
All right.
After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed.
That's one of the things, that's one of the things in Emerald that I never understand. Why are you in the back of a moving truck?
Me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan. The kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level...
I'm sorry, what?
Screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting... was a monkey said that...
How is he a monkey? Okay.
He heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out, and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him, and I name her Teriyaki, my first Pokemon.
That's a good name, but Mudkip's better.
Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip.
Mudkip should have won.
Good job, Teriyaki. You're 2 for 2. Doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright,
this is
not
so
the best,
cool.
but I can work with this. You know, I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude, so Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch.
Oh my god.
Contain your murder a little bit, alright?
The amount of times that I've killed Pokemon.
That's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Tailo in the grass. Aggressive and screams and hungry.
Why'd she give him a butthole?
Oh yeah.
Why'd she give him a butthole?
In Heidelberg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
Yo, Teriyaki's going ham.
Hello, Shroomish.
Why is the Tailo touching the butthole? Jaden, what are you doing? Are you ruining my man Tailo's reputation here?
I'm gonna name you Onion. I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch.
Yep.
What's your problem with Zigzagoons,
for the best,
dude?
But
it turned out alright, because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching
Team Magma and Team Aqua are the funniest bad teams.
And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico.
Oh! Let's go!
Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks me by turning me into his errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Steven. Alright, what do we got? Okay.
Same reaction there. Same reaction. I appreciate that one, Jaden.
After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer and easily earned MVP in that fight.
That's a good team.
Well, 2 badges in, and the team is looking good.
That is a good team.
On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach.
Frieza.
Squidward. And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed.
How do you... That's why Mawile's bad.
Let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am.
Wally.
Okay.
This is
Ari,
funny.
This is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside.
Aww. Aw.
While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together with
Amazing
Teriyaki,
Pokemon.
they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high. 3 gym badges in and no main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Win Straight Families challenge of beating all their family members. I had Squidward out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma.
Bide.
Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick.
Oh, high jump kick.
Take him out, but I need a clean switch first.
No. It's face!
So I had to sacrifice Hush Child the Whismer, but honestly, that was the safest move to ensure no one else died.
I would have done
Goodbye,
it too.
Hush Child.
F.
You might be missed. While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big
Swallow's
bird.
great.
Oh,
Not as cool as Staraptor, though.
We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113.
What Pokemon is that?
Oh, jeez. All right, Barf, get in there with the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls.
What Pokemon did she have in the PC? I want to see.
Sooty grass on 113.
I love Spinda.
Jeez.
Fun fact, Spinda in Pokemon Sapphire was my first ever shiny. I thought it was a dark Pokemon. I was wrong. Skitty, Gulpin. Hey, get Gulpin on the party. And Wurmple, fair.
Barf, get in there with the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go? So get over here. They kept complaining, and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader.
This is a hard fight.
A hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mighty and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard. I ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on. On the way down the volcano, I ran into a matchup.
Oh,
hello there, Chad.
Chad!
What, you're a female?
A female Chad! Jaden? Listen here. If my viewers know anything, it is that Chad is a legend. We had a female Chad in our last run. Carried the whole thing.
Getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon.
Kecleon is terrifying.
Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop!
One more hit.
But when it came time to battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her.
That was a Hydro
Badge 4 under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the fifth gym. After some training, Chad evolved.
Wait! She probably didn't show it. You get an encounter in the desert area.
The team was leveled up.
Hey, let's go, Chad!
With Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble.
Oh, it's gonna one-shot her.
Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
It's gonna one-shot her.
I managed to squeak by with more doubles.
The eyes!
Ari was barely able to take out the first Slacking, so when the second, stronger one came.
Are we not going to talk about this animation sequence right here?
The first Slacking, so when the second stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage
Good ability.
which worked.
Onion's gonna die.
But he was also killed by Slacking's facade, which I thought he could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight,
love to see it,
that
Chad.
was the first death
it was
that
an epic.
Actually hurt.
The animation's so good.
I'm not crying. Someone's just chopping onions in here. But with every down, there's an up. And Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator. And while down there, I found a Magnemite. You want to come with? Okay. We kept on our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived two very close calls. He took a Sword Dance, boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjask, and a misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Tailo. No! Corn, no!
See,
Dude,
had I been playing,
I'm so sorry.
that wouldn't have been a
You're
misclick.
Such a trooper. Good news
I would have just clicked the wrong move
while training, so that's neat. We arrived in Fortree City, and this
one
was
of the best
gym
cities
I
ever.
Was really
it's too small
about.
though. I wish they
Not
expanded
only did we
it.
not have a good team to take on a flying type gym.
If you're flying weak to fly, can I read? If you're weak to flying, raise your hand. Oh, a lot of stuff.
But Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon dances.
Yep.
I went to the grass to train up the team, and the worst happened. Korn was killed by a pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
Wait.
1 HP.
Wait, no. Stop.
Korn! Korn, no! Korn!
Yep.
You monster! How could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Korn sacrificed
2019
himself
to 2019.
because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team.
Zip Zap Zop.
And realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do.
Yep.
I had to fight
a lot of grinding in
so
Emerald.
many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You want to know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out. And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it. Meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Marill that were living in that lake. Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be in vain. Oh my god! Somehow Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake on 2 HP like a mad lad.
Do you switch there?
Korn must have been looking down on us for that one because there was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die.
Yeah, that had to have been arranged.
With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake.
What a transition!
And started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating. But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon
the
dance,
1 HP,
and that's when
that
Ari
wins
was
it.
able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If
These gym battles are like
to attack at
anime
any point,
fights.
she would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team.
It might not have been a full team wipe since you outsped.
You shined your photosynthesis onto us. From there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of her team.
Yep.
The 6th gym badge was ours.
So I think she's playing in switch mode.
Outside the Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch.
Great
Pokemon. I tried
Pokemon.
to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin.
I love Armald though, but
I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chad punched the Wailmer I reeled up too hard and killed it. We stormed Team Magma's
You can't put Chad out front if you don't expect Chad to murder everything.
And while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chad, which was uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Hayden Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them.
34?
They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should
They're gonna be level 40,
okay.
I think. Yep.
42?
Uh-oh.
Sin and Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really sucked. He put in so much work for the team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip Zap Zop. Squidward came out, and together with Sin, we're able to finish off the duo,
that's so
getting
cool.
us our 7th gym badge.
Yeah!
All right, Spurky, you're up.
Yeah, listen, you should have had him on earlier.
I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon population between Zip Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal and went out to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Kate and Liza.
He's gonna be level 43.
Because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
Mightyena.
It doesn't go down?
Why didn't you level up?
This fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mightyena, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side here, because Squidward was killed by a high-roll wing attack. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage and attack. A lot of people don't know this. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kind of based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one and a high roll on the second, which was the death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. I think Spheal's better for a water type anyway. Ari came in and took out the Crobat and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide. It was a tough battle, but we squeaked by. Chad's carrying. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up the team. Can you evolve, Combuskin? If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team, and we got to work, eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader, Wallace, were there saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked... Listen, if you showed me a normal Groudon and were like, you have to fight this... Easy. If you put me up against this thing, I'm running away. And Master Balled him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. I saved my Master Ball for Rayquaza. While fighting Wallace, Spurky was able to take out his Luvdisc and Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. Dusclops is busted. The team was perfect. I don't know if she's able to evolve our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four. We got through Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge. Here we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease. Phoebe wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacio was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie, and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one. I brought out Chad, and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit, and Sin was killed. 2 great team members, down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much weight, and Sin got us through some really tough battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member. 4 Pokemon. Drake. Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby. I think she's healing between battles for sure. And she wanted revenge for her fallen comrades. She ice-beamed every single one of Drake's Pokemon. Just a straight-up massacre. One-shot all of them? And with that, it was on to the last battle. Steven Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible. That's a good kill. And Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron. But then came his Metagross. The scariest Pokemon there. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon. Just Ice Beam freeze. So I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. This is like I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team. So I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradilly, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo. Yeah, Armaldo's not that great. Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets 2-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last Surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed. Teriyaki, the Pokemon who's been with us from the start, who's seen her friends die in front of her, the OG, refused to let any more murder
Oh, that's
happen.
so sick.
Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop, Squidward, Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their zeros and ones won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it. We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke.
Beating a Nuzlocke
and
is
Ari
the
were
best
the only
feeling
survivors,
ever.
But the whole team put in a lot of
I
work
love
to
how she
get
made
us
them
to
ghosts.
number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
The Deoxys flying in the background. That was beautiful. The artwork in this was just incredible. If you haven't done a Nuzlocke of a game, Pokemon Emerald is probably the best one to start with. The story is great. I play with a bit different rulings. I randomize a bunch of stuff and I don't use any healing, but that was great. That was Jaden's first Nuzlocke. If you haven't already subscribed to Jaden, please do so. And if you want to watch my playthrough of Pokemon Emerald, I'll throw it up on the screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.